Hey, Paulie, what's up? No, yeah, everything's fine. Hey, listen, I quit.
All right, that's Jonah Hill there, and he's one of a handful of celebrities now putting their foot down and setting boundaries to protect their mental health. Hill says he won't be promoting his movies anymore because press tours trigger anxiety attacks for him. Spider-Man actor Tom Holland says he's taking a break from social media. Holland says he gets caught in an unhealthy spiral when he reads things about himself online. And country music group Lady A is postponing their Request Line tour to help band member Charles Kelly in his journey to sobriety. Now, these are just a few of the celebrities prioritizing their mental health over fame and fortune. Joining us now to talk more about this trend is Dr. Amanda Calhoun. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Calhoun. Probably one of the most memorable moments in recent sports history is when U.S. Olympic gymnast Simone Biles refused to compete in Beijing because she didn't feel she was in a good mental state to compete. It's something I think a lot of younger people these days are seeing celebrities do this and thinking this is the way it should be. So what do you think is driving people in the limelight to set these boundaries involving their careers?
I would love to think, Lindsay, that we are moving into a time in which mental illness is talked about more, and also struggles with mental health are talked about more. I love to see that younger people and also older people are now having more conversations and being more open about things. So I love to think it's because we're slowly moving towards destigmatizing mental health, preserving mental health and wellness, which I think we need it now more than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of in that same space, do you see the Great Resignation as a reflection of this mentality in the general population?
Yeah, I really do. I think the pandemic really highlighted so many different things for so many people. And one of them was simply the effects of working at a job that may not be gratifying for multiple reasons, financially, mentally, emotionally. And so to me, I definitely see strong ties between preserving mental wellness and the Great Resignation. And honestly, I think it's a good thing.
So there's also been a lot of talk recently about a new trend called quiet quitting, where the younger generation of the workforce is just refusing to work outside work hours, bucking the hustle culture that a lot of us have grown up being exposed to. So do you think there are similarities in that trend as well, and these celebrities setting limits on themselves? And do you think it's indicative of an overall shift in mindset when it comes to just what our priorities are in life?
I do. And, Dr. Gold, my colleague, and I, when we wrote a recent article that was published in Academic Psychiatry about the positive effects of celebrity disclosure of mental health and mental illness, I do think that celebrities honestly have played a huge positive role in showing younger people older people as well, that it's okay to set boundaries and it's okay to set limits. And so I very much do see this bucking against the, hustle as hard as you can, no matter how terrible you feel, to be tied to people really starting to value and be open about valuing their mental wellness, as well as celebrities who are taking a stand and putting up boundaries. Because if a celebrity you follow, who you very much look up to, can set boundaries and limits, it helps people feel like, well, why can't I set these boundaries and limits too? And I think it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you, Dr. Calhoun. Really appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.